Taking a look at BBAI today, BigBear.ai Holdings. Current price is at 7.03 in the after hours, but overall today we are up 45%. So over $2.20 here, pretty huge. Let's go ahead and go on the hourly chart and go ahead and take a look. So recently we had a low of 351, and then today being February 5th, 2025, hit a high of 754, a huge 45% mover. Going into the daily chart, something I want to keep an eye out for is that we are in a bullish crossover. In a bullish crossover is when the 50 EMA is crossed above the 200 EMA. So if you zoom into my chart here, you can see there's a green line. Once that green line crosses above the red line, you can expect this is a buy signal. And if this was a buy signal, an entry right around $2 would have occurred. Now we are here at a high of 754, and then currently back down to about 704. So some things to keep an eye out for. I will go ahead and go into the weekly chart and show you something as well. So for quite a long time, we've basically been in a bearish crossover, right? We even hit a low of 58 cents. That's all the way back in the beginning of 2023 there. And then ever since then, we kind of tested close to the 200 EMA, right? So once, twice, and then here on the third time, we broke above the 200 EMA on the weekly chart, leading to a break up towards the top side. 650 resistance broken above as well before we had a bit of a pullback to where we are right now. So currently at 702, watch out for a potential pullback towards $6.50. I do think $6.50 will hold as support. If for some reason 650 breaks down below, I don't think this is probable, but it's possible that 391, right around $4, is the next major support. So if we can't hold 650, watch out for a bigger pullback down to about $4. Other than that, though, even if we pulled back to $4, I'm still quite bullish on the chart here, mainly because if we zoom out here, you can see we've been in a bearish crossover. So we already talked about that on the weekly chart. The 50 EMA here is crossing above the 100 EMA, so that's a start of a bullish crossover. Once we see this confirmation of the green line crossing above the red line, which is the 200 EMA, once those cross, that is a bigger time frame bullish crossover, right? So being on the weekly chart here, if we continue to have this momentum move up, the green line will eventually cross above the red line, signaling a longer time frame buy signal, which in my opinion, we could potentially be seeing price ranges of $6.50 all the way up to even the high of all time, $16.12 there. So that's why I think this is quite a crazy stock today, being up 44%, 45%. I would definitely keep an eye out for a break above $8.35, that being the next major resistance, followed by $10, $12.45, and then the high of all time at $16.12 there. So again, if momentum continues and volume continues to kick up here, if buyers start to step in, even if we pull back down to $4, keep an eye out for a move up all the way to 8, 10, 12, and possibly 16. It really depends if the 50 EMA can cross above the 200 EMA, which in my opinion, at this rate, if we continue this momentum, I think it's highly possible we get a test to at least a double digits, which is right around $10, okay? Back into the daily chart here. Definitely a big move up here today, being up 45%. It's quite crazy. I wouldn't be surprised personally if there is even a bit of a pullback down to 550 or even 530. A potential gap fill is between 510 to about 540. That's just something to keep an eye out for in case there's a pullback. I wouldn't panic. But again, I personally wouldn't be investing with money I can't afford to lose. So again, this is going to be quite volatile going into the next couple of days. I think throughout February, you can expect to see the volume kick in even higher, especially if we do make a move towards the top side. Just know that eventually at some point, it's going to pull back. So just keep an eye out. I'm going to keep updating each week on BBAI. So if this is a stock that you're interested in, feel free to subscribe to the channel, and then I'll try to keep you guys posted as well. These are my unbiased opinions, right? I'm not in BBAI, so everything I'm saying here is just what I'm seeing on the chart. I'm not trying to tell anyone to buy, sell, or hold. Just sharing what I see, personal opinion, and speculation. If you are in this stock, though, feel free to join our Discord. It's free to join. The link is down below in the description. There's over 32,000 members there, and there are 32,000 real members. We do filter out all the bots. So if that's something you're interested, feel free to join down below. We do share charts there on a daily basis, and people do share due diligence. That's kind of how I heard about BBAI. Someone talked about it on the Discord, and now every day somebody else is talking about it as well. So again, feel free to check it out. If not, it's all good. If you do want to support the channel, feel free to subscribe and like the video, okay? We'll see you on the next video, and I hope this was helpful for you guys. Thanks for watching.